If you want to invite Jesus into your life, then pray this prayer with me.
I've been thinking a lot about how I can get the gospel to everyone. I want to talk to my principal about giving a speech at graduation.
And yes, I would talk about Jesus.
I go to Fishburne Military School.
I'm the battalion commander.
Every single minute of your free time will be devoted to me.
I'm going to go over your list of acceptances and who you're waiting on.
West Point Prep and then Navy Prep, Princeton.
It's a nice list of schools.
Yeah. There are quite a few people here who do want to go straight into the military. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I don't want to see them on one of those plaques for cadets who have passed away.
Whenever someone asks me what school I go to, I'm always quick to say Central High School, and I say it with so much pride.
But just because we're doing great still as a school doesn't mean that budget cuts didn't affect us.
Are you familiar with the budget cuts that have been going on in Philadelphia lately?
We want to fight for our education.
I love Jesus enough that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to have his name be spread.
That plan's pretty much out the gutter. You know, it is out the gutter.
My mom was having an affair.
I always hated her so much.
15 high school seniors from across America came to New York City for a crash course in documentary filmmaking, led by Oscar-winning director Alex Gibney. They returned home to document their senior year of high school, all the frustrations and fears, the triumphs and trials of life on the edge of 18.
So what are you doing tomorrow during lunch?
Is this the Bible study?
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Awesome.
I talk to students about Jesus.
I'm really proud of my lunchtime Bible study.
Or is it just your own thing? Brandon's the pastor and we are the congregation.
I got saved in 7th grade, but it was about a year ago when I started Bible study. That's when God really began to change me. I began to actually follow his will for my life rather than what people just told me to do.
So you should come.
Okay.
After high school, my parents are really excited about me going to college. It's been their plan for me since I was a 2. But I have the option to defer my education. I'm gonna spend a year in Mexico on mission. I haven't decided for certain yet, but I know God's gonna take me from this spot where I'm at, and he's gonna lead me on the exact path that he wants me to go on.
Your entire life has brought you up to this point right now. I'm yelling and being loud because I'm passionate. Those people out there who don't come need to know. And I can't tell everyone. I'm not allowed to have the public standpoint of speaking out in the lunchroom. That's why we do it in classrooms and in the gym. If you want to invite Jesus into your life and see how we can radically change you, then pray this prayer with me.
I've been thinking a lot about how God wants to use me to leave a mark on Lebanon and how I can get the gospel to everyone and not just the people who come to my lunchtime Bible study. And God really answered that prayer. I want to talk to my principal about giving a speech at graduation. In the past, the school hasn't been completely receptive of religious activity, and to be honest, I really have no idea how he's going to react.
Amen. Round of applause for Jesus.
Our first bell just rang, the late bell, so everyone's sort of rushing to class. So it's gonna be pretty busy and hectic. We have a lot of students here.
Whenever someone asks me what school I go to, I'm always quick to say Central High School, and I say it with so much pride.
Magnet school is different from an average public school because to get into the school, you have to have very good grades. And once you're in there, a lot of the courses are a lot more advanced and harder.
For college, I might go to Clark Atlanta.
I got 4 acceptances so far. I gotta wait for 3 more.
Honestly, the people I go to school with, my friends, my peers, my classmates, they're incredibly smart.
I still didn't hear back from Temple, which I'm like waiting on. But
The education I've received at Central has prepared me a ton for my future goals. I think that I am more ready for college than average students across Philadelphia.
All right, can anybody tell me what is the Court of International Trade?
Just because we're doing great still as a school doesn't mean that budget cuts didn't affect us. Can you explain the recent budget cuts, how you see that affecting school? So talk a little bit about.
Sure. I mean, the budget cuts have been devastating this year. We lost 11 teaching positions with the same amount of students. Now we have 2,300 students. So the funding formula is not supporting what we need to give our students the best education possible.
We are currently in the computer lab and we're writing letters to our governor, Governor Corbett, about his recent budget cuts in the education system. I pretty much do all of this for a living now, this whole campaigning against Governor Corbett.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mariana San. This year, Governor Corbett decided to invest his funds and everything in prisons instead of our education. And personally,
We want to fight for our education.
are you familiar with the budget cuts that have been going on in Philadelphia lately? We're trying to get 25,000 voter pledges.
I think that education should be our government's first priority because we are the future of America.
Each vote, it'll help us a lot, so if you would sign it. Thank you so much.
For me personally, I think education can be used to further your life. I'm pretty lucky that I have the opportunities and resources for me to better my life and to get out of a bad neighborhood.
Since I live in Philly, more specifically South Philly, which isn't, the best part of Philly. My neighborhood is typically like low-income families and stuff.
The everyday siren. Something's always happening in the hood.
And it's mostly African Americans and a lot of Cambodians and Asian American immigrants.
Yeah, this is my dad. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi.
I currently live with my dad, my grandparents, my sister, my brother, and my aunt.
Camera coming.
Oh, what the hell?
American values versus Cambodian values are pretty different, I think. I'm expected to know how to speak Khmer, cook all the traditional Cambodian food, basically be like a housewife, sort of, but I want to be a teenager. It's a conflict sometimes.
That's so weird.
I feel like my family does have a lot of say in the decisions that I make when it comes to like college. I'm abiding by their rules by staying in Philadelphia and not applying to a different school halfway across the country. It really sucks, but it's whatever they say goes, so.
Even though family is very important in Cambodian culture, we're not a super tight family where we can just talk about our problems with each other. I mean, my dad's really quiet. He's not much of a talker. My dad doesn't like talking about the past. He doesn't like talking about the bad things, especially like my parents' divorce.
My mom, my dad, and then the celebrities. I don't think I have any pictures with my mom and I. I don't have any in my childhood photo album. I think she took them all. Oh, here's another picture with her in it. I found this one. Yeah, right here. It's kind of ruined though. Why is it ruined? Oh, it's like stabbed.
That's been 6 years since my parents got divorced.
My parents, basically hated each other, and my mom was having an affair. It was just awful. No child should see that, and no one should have to witness any of that. I felt betrayed. I haven't spoken to her face to face in years. And I've never spoken to her new husband, and I don't plan on doing so, honestly.
She got my number, I don't know how, but she did, and she just sends hundreds of texts.
I would ignore her completely. I feel like, you know, that's like her punishment for leaving the family because we just hated her. You know, you can't just get over something that sort of scarred you so much.
All right, looks like we should probably head over there. I go to Fishburne Military School. I'm the battalion commander. I'm the #1 guy in charge of the 180 cadets. I'm the first up, last to go to sleep. It's a 24/7 job.
Good morning, Pittsburgh. You have 10 minutes of formation outside your rooms.
Let's go, turn the lights on, get up, get up. Let's go, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I don't want to sound like I'm a control freak, but I really do control pretty much everything that goes on. Order! Well, I came to Fishburne for a few reasons. One would be academics.
There's 4 phases to learning class. What are the 4 phases? Inquiry.
My grades started slipping. My mom and I started arguing. One day, jokingly, I was just like, why don't you just send me to boarding school? And she did.
I just felt that being in an environment that would have the military influence would raise Harold to become a self-disciplined young man.
My mom does not regret ever sending me to Fishburne because of the fact that she knows what the end result is. I've grown up, I've matured, I've become the person who I am now. And it's prepared me for college. I've applied to the Naval Academy, West Point, Princeton. My top choice is Princeton. I'm just waiting to hear back from them. Being at a military school, it's very different than being at a regular public school. But with all the things that we do and how close we are brothers here. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep, we wear uniforms every day. We do everything together. We eat together. Mess over here, it holds all of us at one time. When you're a rat or a new cadet, you eat last, you have to stand up with your rules up, just reading them. The thing I miss most about public and regular school is probably girls, but I guess the advantages of not having girls, you can focus on what you need to do better. I'm not saying that girls shouldn't be in the military or anything, but with all the things that we do and how close we are as brothers, I don't know how girls would come into that. It would have been nice to, you know, experience a little bit more high school, but Fishburne definitely teaches you to be physically strong, be mentally strong, and overall have lots of discipline.
Down! Up! What are we at? We're about to be back at 0 if we don't sound off. What are we at?
My time here is almost done, but, you know, I'm pretty burnt out. There's not a time in any day of, you know, any week that you are not the battalion commander.
Every single minute of your free time will be devoted to me.
And that does get old, it gets annoying. If I said that I'm perfectly fine and that it hasn't affected me in any way, then I would be lying.
Dismiss!
Today's the day I'm going to talk to my principal about giving a speech at graduation. I'm not really sure what he's going to say, but I just have to do it. If it's God's will for the speech to happen, God's going to make it happen.
I got your email on graduation.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk with you more about it to kind of get your idea and what you were thinking and get some more information.
All right, so it's called the classmate address. Said that in the email. And what it is it gives the opportunity for me personally to talk about my passions and what I think would be helpful to everyone.
And every graduation speech is always the same.
That's true.
The smart people, they throw all those quotes in that they know from famous people, and they try to make humorous jokes. It's just repetitive. And so what the speech would really do is add a different perspective to graduation, which I think is what graduation should be about.
Mm-hmm.
And for me personally, what I would want to talk about would be how we're basically not living up to our potential. And yes, I would talk about Jesus and my religion in that because he has impacted me the most.
I understand what you're saying, and I know how passionate you are about your beliefs and your conviction. But I think as far as graduation, to be honest, I don't want to add another speech to it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. It's just not what I was wanting.
I know.
All right, sir. Thank you. I was expecting to be able to speak at graduation. I really wanted that platform because there's a lot more people there, and I would get the chance to share my faith with thousands. If because I wanted to talk about Jesus and my faith, Mr. Butler was just worried about the separation of church and state. That's really kind of upsetting. I love Jesus enough that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to have his name be spread.
I'm not extremely happy with the colors, but this is class of 2014. And then it says in 10 years, I hope to be, and then people can sign what they would like to do.
So me and my mom were throwing this graduation party. And when Mr. Butler said no, I got the idea like I could share the gospel at this party. And maybe people who don't know Christ will come to know him.
So you're wanting to invite the whole entire senior class?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's 429 people in my class, so...
Why do you want to invite everybody? I mean, you're obviously not close friends with everybody in your class.
Well, the main reason why I want to invite so many people is to, like, use it as a platform to share the gospel.
So you're just going to take some time at the party to just kind of talk or just give a speech kind of thing or something?
And there's some people who I know would go to the party because they're not going to know I'm going to share the gospel. So they're going to come for the party and then, oh, hey, I'm here. So.
Well, do you think that anybody will get upset or will get angry when you're giving your, do you think anybody would?
Yeah, I think plenty of people will be opposed to what I have to say, but if they don't like it and they leave, then that's them.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Because not everybody that comes will like what you have to say.
Me and my mom were on different levels spiritually. We just don't really talk about those things because we're not very close. I know it may be strange to my mom that I want to give this speech and not tell anyone about it. But my mom's opinions and everyone else's aren't going to stop me.
Who needs one? No, look. Oh! Hey. Little packages here. Packages flying back. John Ross. I got it. Damn it. Reynolds. I have a package. That'd be good. Oh, good. Oh.
Raiders is a team of 8 guys, and you wake up early in the morning, go do series of physical events, mental events.
Get ready, set, go. Make sure you tell them it's 0.
There's push-ups, sit-ups, a mile run, the litter carry, tire flips, one rope bridge, which is where 2 trees and an obstacle in the middle, and you have to get from one side to the other.
He's just holding feet. You got it, 2. 3, 2, 1, stop. How many did you get? How many McCoo get? How many?
This is a military competition because it prepares you for military type of tactics. This type of physical and mental toughness is some of the stuff that you're going to be learning when you go into the actual military. Everyone likes world peace and everything, but war is necessary.
3, 2, 1, begin.
There's always been wars, there always will be wars, And that's just a part of a human characteristic. To truly only be free is through war.
So this is it for the day?
We're done. We're done.
I wanted to ask you about the colleges. I wanted to go over your list of acceptances and who you're waiting on.
All right, well, service academies, West Point Prep, and the Navy Prep. Princeton is the last big one, and Princeton's definitely one of my top choices.
Nice list of schools.
Yeah. For a long time, I thought the Naval Academy or West Point was the only place for me. But then an academy is pretty much just a Fishburne, except, you know, really more intense. Whether or not I want to do that for another 4 or 5 years, we go ahead and do another 5 years minimum of service. I have, you know, my own doubts. I really want to own my own company one day. That's definitely something that I plan on doing in the future. You know, the people from here definitely expect me to go to the Naval Academy just because I'm the battalion commander. But the thing with Princeton, you know, after being here for so long, being able to live the normal life, it would be nice.
All right. Pleasure. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take it easy.
Absolutely. You say you guys do enlist. When would you guys, like, start all your stuff?
I want to enlist right when I graduate.
Yeah, but it's gonna be crazy, man. When you guys are all like, you figure like August, you guys are gonna be starting school, right?
Yeah, but in college you got 4 years of school and then 10 years of debt.
Yeah, that's how it goes. There are quite a few people here at Fishburne who do want to go straight into the military, enlisting. For those individuals who want to go enlist, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not looking down on it or anything. You know, it's a different type of person. They may be more inclined to want to actually go into the battlefields and go into warfare.
If anything happens and Ukraine goes to war,
yeah, but aren't we trying not to be like the universal police?
See, Obama, the thing is, if we do that, we lose our edge, because then now Obama he's playing big.
I mean, but he already is.
If something happens with Russia, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure all of us are a little bit, you know, maybe not excited, but ready, because that's what we want to do.
I'm gonna be upset when class 2014, if it comes up and we have like a couple death people.
Yeah, 4 people dead.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna be coming back to say like a speech or something like 4 years.
Yeah, but you gotta take into consideration that it's what we wanted to do, though. You know,
yeah, for our whole lives.
Yeah, it's literally,
honestly,
since I was a little kid, that's all I've ever wanted to do.
I'm definitely, you know, I'm concerned for them. I'm not their parents, I'm not their dad or anything, but, you know, I am their brother. I have been through a lot with them, and, you know, I don't want to see them on one of those plaques that we have over in the foyer for former Fishburne cadets who have passed away.
Lately, my mom has been texting me, but I haven't really responded. I just never know what to say back.
Oh, I am late for class.
The FBI is a division of the Justice Department. It arrests people and investigates people who break federal laws.
Lately, I've been thinking about my mom and the end of senior year and what it means to become an adult.
I just feel like the whole college thing and the fact that we're graduating in 2 months. I'm growing up, you know. I'm just learning new things about myself and learning how to deal with things, and it just made me realize, like,
I can't keep running from everything and keep running from my problems forever.
Hey, Minhang, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
How do you feel about, like, what happened with my mom and my dad and stuff?
well, I think that your mom, in the beginning, yeah, we all hated her. I feel bad for you guys that you guys had to go through it, but this is your parents. It's just that your mom and dad wasn't meant to be. Probably. She was married young, and I think she met your dad, and she was forced to get married right away. So she was married, I think it was like 17 years old, and your dad was way older.
Yeah. Who forced her? Her mom?
I think her mom did, her parents. So when she had the chance to go out to work, that's when she explored and then met new friends and stuff like that. And I think that opened the window for her to see a different light from being with your dad, because your dad didn't take her like places.
Wait, my dad was my mom's first relationship? Oh,
Yep,
I didn't know that.
it was.
Do you think that after so many years that, you know, you being a mom and stuff, that you know how we haven't talked to her in a long time? What do you think about that? Do you think we're wrong?
If you want her to be in your life, you reach out. She's always gonna be your mom. Like, are you thinking of it?
It's because I never got to talk about it with you guys. When I was younger, I always like hated her so much. So it's not like, you know, I like looked at it differently. It was just like, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. And I didn't know what to do. So I just ignored her for forever. And I just...
So what, now you regret not talking to her?
Yeah. I know that she was wrong. Do you think she deserves to see us now?
I don't know. But if you're missing that part in your life as a daughter, you should try. There's nothing wrong with that. You're old enough.
This is actually harder than I expected. I don't know if this is what I really want or if I'm just saying this, or I guess I just have to be mature about all of this. But yeah, so I'm going to send this text out and hope that she responds. I sent it. "1:05 a.m. My mom did not text me back, and
Hey, Ryan! How's that room looking?
Not quite done. Almost though, sir.
Is that guardhouse clean? You got this room clean?
They're supposed to be cleaning their rooms because tomorrow we're going on spring break. Before they go home, their rooms need to be spotless.
Sylvan, you just told me your room looks like a freaking pigsty. Why aren't you in there cleaning? Martinez, why am I hearing your voice?
Because I have a loud voice, sir.
But you got like another 10 minutes till inspection goes.
Sucks to be me sometimes because I have to tell some of my closest friends what to do.
You even had a warning.
Pushing through again?
Yes, all the way down, all the way up. Down off.
2.
I am a big believer in if you have a job, you do it. I'm really ready for spring break. I'm really looking forward to not having to scream at someone at 11:30 at night to get back in their room. I plan on going with my 4 other company commanders down to Florida. We're gonna have an awesome time. A lot of these guys that are going with me, are going into the military and stuff. So, we're not gonna be in as much contact because they are going overseas. And whenever I can get a chance to, be the normal, the cool, I like to take it. It's snowing back in Fishburne right now. It's 88 degrees here. Great start. Spring break. Especially like being with my Fishburne guys outside of Fishburne where I'm not the boss of them, where I don't have to make them do push-ups and stuff if they mess up.
Oh, we should do like National Geography, like get down and then camouflage things.
Those girls are topless.
What? No. Yeah, let's go in the water. Let's go bodyboarding. Let's go bodyboarding. Yeah, I'm an Olympic swimmer, Michael Phelps. Where's Michael Phelps? Michael Phelps.
The main focus of this vacation was to share, you know, like a last type of memory before we all go our separate ways. We have a few going enlisting in the military, and you never know, they can go off and never come back. I am their brother. I have been through a lot with them. We definitely wanted to just have a last, like, hurrah.
I'm on my way to go see my mom for the first time in 6 years. I feel so nervous right now.
After reaching out to my mom, I set up a time and place for us to meet. I don't even know how she's gonna react. I don't even know her anymore. She's more like a stranger.
Hi.
So how you been?
I've been okay. Obviously, we haven't spoken in, what, 6 years? I'd say.
Something like that.
Yeah. I'm just here to just tell you, just to let everything out on how I'm feeling. You know, I just want to know, like, why did you leave like that? Why did you have to do it that way?
I don't know what to say.
But you chose to leave us that way, and
things happen for a reason, Mariana.
I know that.
If I still stick around, it's not gonna work out. I have no other choice. I mean,
You could have just
you could have
just left. You didn't have to go and find another person and lie behind our backs for so long.
It's so hard. I don't know what to say.
Like, no child should go through all of that.
I see. I understand where you're coming from, but moms make mistakes too, okay? I mean,
And, like,
just take it easy on me. It's between me and your dad, okay? It's like you're saying everything's my fault.
I'm not saying everything's your fault. I'm just telling you how we felt as kids. You know, when I invited you here, I wanted you to accept everything, not to keep defending yourself. I mean, okay, it's fine if you defend yourself.
I accept.
I know, but you have to talk about it. You can't just say that and then pretend everything's normal again, because if we don't talk about it, then how would I get over it? Because I did this because I wanted closure.
I messed up big time, I know that. I don't blame you for hating me. That's not it. Just... I just don't want to see you crying, that's all.
It just shows that you're human.
I regret leaving you, Mariana. I know that I did make the biggest mistake of my life. Every night that I go to sleep, it's not a minute that I didn't think about the kids. And I really wish I was there to see you grow up. I regret that.
I guess we can, like, you know, start everything slowly. And obviously, I don't forget everything that happened, but, you know, I do forgive you. I'm open to starting fresh.
Thank you for letting me do that. I really appreciate that so much.
I do think that it's possible for us to repair the relationship, but I know it's going to be very slow in the beginning. Originally, I thought that I was strong. I guess I've been avoiding everything. I was hiding all of this, and I was just keeping all of it stored inside. And
just letting it out. There's a breath of fresh air.
Hey, seniors, I just wanted to remind everyone about the party I'm throwing tomorrow. No alcohol, that's a given with me, but it'll be awesome. Be there.
So I'm throwing this big graduation party, and I really just wanted to get as much of the senior class there as possible so that I could share the gospel with them.
Just a reminder that my party is tomorrow.
I have no idea how people are going to respond to the speech, but I have to keep sharing the gospel. I want to leave that school with a mark for Christ.
I want you guys to just get out here, dance, have a good time, let loose and do whatever.
Seeing everyone have such a great time dancing and having fun, that's really what I want. But it's kind of making me doubt whether or not I should give this speech. I have a lot of friends who came to the party that aren't Christians. I'm really nervous about offending them because I don't want to ruin my friendship with them. I really don't know if I have the courage to go through with this right now.
All right, guys, we have a very special presentation here, guys. It's Brandon.
How's everyone doing? Me doing anything is never complete without somebody else. And that person is Christ. And so I'm not thinking most of you are coming here to hear about Jesus, but I can't do anything without him. So let me tell you a little story. 6,000 years ago, God created man. Man did something really stupid. That was sin. Sin entered the world through one man, and now we're all sinners. And I know some of you probably don't believe that. But I do. I really do. If you've known me at all, hopefully you can see that. How many of you have ever told a lie? Ever stolen something? Like a piece of gum or a French fry from your friend? Yeah? How many of you have ever felt unaccepted? I know a lot of people have. I know I have in my life. Let me tell you something. The only way you can ever feel really accepted and feel that void in your life is through Christ. So what am I saying? I'm saying that God stepped down and gave his life for you because he loves you. And all he wants from you is you.
Based on the looks of their faces,
I know people were affected by it, and that God did something.
So this whole year, I've been contemplating whether to go to college or to spend a year on a mission trip in Mexico. The party definitely made me realize that some people who are really close to me may not even know Christ. And it's my job as somebody who does know Christ to proclaim him.
Amen. Thank you all for listening. I hope you have a great rest of the party.
Just
I'm not a Christian, but I also believe that there's no one way to God.
Yeah, well, like, the thing that, like, made me feel so, like, oh my gosh, is how he was saying how, like, if you don't find Christ, you're going to hell. And I'm like, I'm Jewish.
I'm really happy that I got to reach over 100 people at one event. It is absolutely incredible. But God's still not done with me. My desire and passion in life is to share the gospel. No matter where he takes me, he's gonna spread the gospel through me. If I'm not sharing the gospel, then I feel empty inside because that's the gift that God has given me.
So I'm gonna sign in to my account for Princeton. I'm gonna check if I got in or not. So we should pray before we do this. All right, bet. Let's go. Well, looks like I didn't get in. It really was a shock to me. I was so for sure that I was going to get in. You know, I had played the cards right and everything. I was just pretty confident. I had been planning this for quite some time, and then I was like, whoa, hang on a second, that plan's pretty much out the gutter. You know, it is out the gutter.
Something came in the mail today. Temple University.
Everybody's got something standing in the way.
And it says, congratulations.
Just push it over.
Temple's okay with that?
Yeah.
So, Daddy, I think I'm gonna go to Temple.
What?
For college.
Oh, yeah?
Go to Temple.
Oh, good.
Going to Temple University, I'm really, really excited. Temple offered a great journalism program. It's local still, it's affordable. It basically has the whole package for me. I'm really, really excited actually, because staying in Philly for college will allow me to get closer to my mom. It'll allow me to work on everything and work on our problems. I think that now just talking to her again and slowly opening up to her, hi, baby. I'm able to move on from the past. Staying here in Philadelphia also allows me to continue fighting for what I believe in, like education in Pennsylvania. All these different experiences, strikes and petitions and campaigning. You know, I'm still gonna be actively involved with it all. I just wanna spread the word and get people involved and see how important education is.
Mariana Son.
Originally, I wanted to get out of Philly. I wanted to get away from my family, but with college starting, it's sort of like the beginning of a new life for me, like a better life.
I feel like a new person.
I now pronounce you graduates of the 200.
I wanted to talk to you about something. So recently I've been thinking a lot about my future. God really laid it on my heart to pursue Mexico as a genuine option and be a missionary full time. And so I looked into it, and then I called UC to see if I could defer my education and all my scholarships and everything, and that was all doable.
Is that still something that you're really looking at?
Well, after the party this weekend, I realized that I can have just as much an effect on people sharing the gospel close to home as I can in Mexico.
Leading people to Christ on college campuses seems like a wonderful thing for me to do. And so I am gonna go to UC this fall.
I think that's awesome. I will say that watching you grow in your faith definitely had an impact on me. It was amazing to see you be able to stay connected to that even when that wasn't necessarily what you were seeing in our house. That was kind of crazy to me to see that was coming from my child. Somebody who's, so young and has this bold faith and this strong belief and strong connection with God. It was amazing to me to see those words come from you. And they were so helpful to me. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And so excited that God's doing such great things in your life.
Honestly, it is encouraging for me to see my mom be proud of me for doing what I love to do and serving Jesus, because for the longest time I didn't get that.
Keep it up, bud. Keep it up, you're doing great things.
My desire and passion in life is to share the gospel. So I just feel really blessed that God has told me I can go to college and do ministry at the same time. Thanks, Mr. Butler. Good luck. Thank you. And I'm excited to see where God takes me throughout my 4-year journey.
Right here we have the acceptance board. There's mine right there.
Since I didn't get into Princeton, my next best choice, I think, is the Naval Academy.
I got the 4-year scholarship to Wake Forest as well as Virginia Tech.
However, I don't think that any of those schools are on the same level as an academy.
I have indeed made peace at the fact that for the next half-decade of my life being involved with the military, I'm looking forward to it now. You gotta have the mindset of positivity when you're going into it. People from here definitely expect me to have a leadership position at the Naval Academy. However, I tasted being a battalion commander, and I'm not exactly sure if I want this type of stress the whole time in college. But I definitely feel that at the Naval Academy, I'm gonna do well and I'm gonna succeed.
As I'm packing everything up and looking around for the last time of what was my room and being BC and what I have accomplished over these last 5 years, it is pretty crazy. It's surreal.
Harold White McCoo III, Haymarket, Virginia.
The last formation in general is always emotional. No matter who you are out there, you're still gonna get hit by it in some type of way. It gets to you. I just try to kind of stay strong. I'm not the biggest crying type of guy. Over Fishburne's time being there, I've really created like a big wall, not letting my emotions out. And that's just kind of something that I've had to do being the BC. So even at a time like graduation, I may not be showing it on the outside, but I'm sure feeling it on the inside.
May 17, 2014, Waynesboro, Virginia. Having completed all military training and academic requirements, Fishburne Military School Corps, of cadets for 2013-2014 school year are hereby dismissed!
Thanks, Papa. You did a great job.
Thanks, Papa. It's going to be hard to not see all those special people who have helped me through my journey. It's the people that make it so special. And it really is a family. And it's a family that I'm going to miss so much. It's not going to be the same anywhere else.